And hello everyone, and welcome to today's flight and Twitch stream where we are flying the VATSIM January 7th, 2018 Friday night ops, Champaign and Toronto, where we'll be flying from Montreal, Trudeau, Toronto, Pearson with the Canadian Express Boeing 737-700 on the VATSIM network with 130 passengers. Our cruise altitude today is 28,000 feet with an expected flight time of 1 hour and 9 minutes. I say that very conservatively because as it's Friday night ops, risks being just a little bit longer. We're currently at gate 50 at Montreal Trudeau. We've filed to depart runway 24 left via the Montreal 1 departure. Current weather at Trudeau is winds are 284 at 18 knots, that's magnetic. Visibility 1.3 statute miles. Few clouds 800, broken 1200, overcast 2100. Temperatures minus 20, dew points minus 25. There's some light snow. And the altimeter is 2976. We're going to go ahead and start loading the aircraft, first with catering, and then we'll load passengers and cargo afterwards. Calculated fuel for today's flight was 10,948 pounds. However, we've loaded 18,000 pounds just simply because it's Friday night ops. Our fuel reserve is 3.8. Which gives us 45 minutes plus contingency. While the aircraft is loading, looks like there is no ATC out of Montreal Trudeau, so we will be announcing our intentions on Unicom 122.8 via text, course coming into Toronto. Once we hit Toronto Centre, it'll be full ATC services all the way to the ground. On the technical side of things for today's flight, we are flying the PMDG 737-700, which is an expansion pack for their 737 NGX. Both Montreal and Toronto airports are by Fly Tampa. And ground vehicles and services is FS Dream Team GSX ground services. Okay, catering's completed, so we're going to start loading baggage as well as passengers, and then from there we'll prepare the aircraft for push back and start. However, I'm pretty sure we will need to de-ice prior to taxiing to runway 24 left. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start our APU. And we do have fuel in the center tank, so turn on our center tank fuel pumps. So let's go ahead and close our remaining doors. And we're going to switch over to APU. And we're just waiting for de-icing, and then we're going to push back. We'll be pushing back tail to the right. And as it's a short, whoops, that's wrong. And as it's a relatively short flight, we fall to land on runway 23, that could obviously change, but we're going to go ahead and set up for that anyways, and worst case we'll change it if need be.
de-icing completed. Anti-icing code is fluid type 4 concentration at 100%. I am disconnecting. Good day.
Alright, starting engine 1.
Montreal Center, can you 43539 with level 20. Mutation aspect time, break. Remember 737 X-ray identified flight 400. Montreal Center, good evening, Carolyn 6 Delta Charlie, flight level 280. Yeah, I'm thinking that they're probably good evening, please walk around. They're getting called. KLM 6 Delta Charlie.
Montreal Center, Canadian Express 1, ready for taxi, runway 24 left.
Canadian Express 1, stand by, call you back. Don't see a flight on here. Control, Air Canada 57, checking in, flight level 38. Five, 7.
Good evening, Montreal Center, Air Canada 61 with you, flight level 360.
KLM 6 Delta Charlie. Reset squawk 0345 and item. 034, didn't copy that, sorry. Charlie 0345. Charlie 345, KLM 6 Delta Charlie. Montreal, Canadian Express 36 is with you, flight level 280. Express 346, squawk 0371 United. 0371 United, Express 346.
Montreal Air Canada 621 with you, flight level 360.
And we're just patiently waiting for Montreal Center to give us clearance or taxi to 24 left.
Montreal Center, hello KLM 691. That's flight level 380. KLM 691. There is a squawk. KLM 691 squawk 060 and 90. Squawk 03, corrections again, squawk and island test cancel. KLM 691 squawk 060. Squawk 0360 and island test. KLM 6 Delta Charlie confirm 0345. Squawking 0345, KLM 6 Delta Charlie.
Good evening, Montreal Center, Air Canada 621 with you, flight level 360.
Canada calling standby. KLM 691, radar 5380.
We're heading to KLM 691.
Canada 001. I don't have any flight plans for you departing Montreal. Can you check that and call me back after?
File plan was sent because I was able to import it into my ACARS off of VATSIM, but I just resent it to Canadian Express 1.
Okay, Canadian Express 1, have your plan ready to copy?
Canadian Express 1, go ahead.
Canadian Express 1 is good to Toronto, has 5 Sid Montreal 1, departure and 24 left, squawk code 0363.
Roger, clear to Montreal, to Toronto Pearson via the Montreal 1 departure. Depart runway 24 left, squawk 0363, Canadian Express 1.
Canadian Express 1, read that correct. I think you're ready for taxis, so taxi south of Alpha Mike Alpha, cross runway 28 short of 24 left.
Okay, we are ready for taxi, Canadian Express 1.
Express 1, taxi south of Alpha Mike Alpha, cross 28 short of 24 left.
Roger, Alpha, cross 28, hold short 24 left, Canadian Express 1, thanks.
Xpress-20 avec vous passant niveau vol 235 pour niveau vol 240.
Express 029, bonsoir, chez 03 Cécile.
03 c'est là pour Xpress-20.
Encore 3539, level 3240. We tried to check in earlier, but we kept getting accepted on, so we tried not that. So we need 240. Yeah, Encore 3539. No, I mean, I thought you gave us squawk code 3501, but we read it back immediately exactly, and we tried calling a number of times. So 0361 we tried.
Yeah, thanks for 004 contact tomorrow. Yeah, I'm 691 contact tomorrow, 10.1. 146.75. Yeah.
164, just 165, 1, back.
46 on contact on
124 decimal 675, Express 346, switching.
Montreal Center, I actually put the model down. Yeah, Express what happened with the model
Montreal Center, Canada 429, requesting IFR clearance to Toronto.
Canada 429, clear.
Montreal Center, Canada 879, with level 3.
Canada 879, we identify flight level 380. Air Canada 427, Air Canada 429 calling, forecast is on.
Affirmative 429.
Air Canada 429, I'll get the license from 429, while I want 427.
Stand by. We just stopped flight plan again here, 429.
Okay, Air Canada 429, got it. So, clear to Toronto, Montreal 1 departure, runway 24 left, squawk 0347.
Copy that, Montreal 1 departure, runway 24 left, squawk 0347, Air Canada 429.
Air Canada 429, read back correct departure with me, and tell them when you're ready for push.
Copy, it's all for question, Air Canada 429.
And 6 over Charlie, switching to Toronto control. 2675, thank you. 630 Charlie.
Yeah, that's not a go. That's fine.
112, 42, de 675 pour contact 9.
Montreal Center, Phoenix, West 125, QG, lead back, 447 Tango.
Okay, Flight 125, please do departure with me.
Express 125.
Montreal Center, Canadian Express 1 holding short, runway 24 left, ready to go.
One patient at the same time. One patient. Out luck. November 737H3. Contact the model Clinton 124675.
124675, number 737, sure thing.
Other stations calling, go ahead.
Montreal Center, Canadian Express 1 holding short, runway 24 left, ready to go.
That's one. Call the airborne, can take off 12 left.
Roger, I'll call you airborne, clear for takeoff, runway 24 left, Canadian Express 1.
Montreal Center, Canadian Express 312Q. 312. AFAT 312, got it there. Montreal Center, Canadian Express 2, requesting clearance for flight in from Montreal to Toronto. 312 is Toronto person. Montreal is 1. Departure and call that. V1,
V1, rotate. V2.
Montreal Center, you're very safe. 31 block 037. Roger, can express squawk 372.
Montreal Center, Canadian Express 1 airborne off runway 24 left, crossing 700 feet.
That's one Python. The one to flight level 280 the runway heading.
Roger, we didn't quite get that. It sounded like up to flight level 280, remain on runway heading, Canadian Express 1.
Express 1, that's correct. Express 312, call me when ready for pushback. Roger, good call.
Express 125, ready for push.
Express 125, push start. E, up the ready taxi.
Easy. Express 125.
Express 1, pressing the course.
BOBKI on course, Canadian Express 1.
And Montreal Center, Canada 29, ready for pushback.
Air Canada 429, pushback with the taxi.
Copy, pushback, call the taxi here. 429.
Guys. 312. Yes, sir. We had 37 before you came live. We had already started our pushback procedure, so we're actually off the gate currently. That had the equipment failure, so that's the issue with your data. So we're actually sitting just off the gate at 87, and requesting taxi procedure 2.
Yes, we want to like Northman, Zero Delta.
Yeah, 481 native.
Is that 41
Yeah, 481, well, that's 44. Yeah, 481, yours is not bad. Montreal Center can express pretty much.
And it's at 312, very in contact with college 619, I can help you for a moment. And yeah, run with too far left, the other is 977, back trend, top 4, all box, left, 28, short of 4.
Roger, sir, understood as just don't get any good issues in your up here, so we'll start pushing back. Taxi is to runway 24, altimeter 2997. Taxi to Alpha 4, Alpha 28, full short at 24.
That's it, 300 towards the left.
That's correct, 4 left, 302.
Yeah, it's near 51, are you with me?
Yes, I'm with you. You're kind of right.
Or it's walk. And you walk. Get through. Just walk 0357 0357.
That's 0357
Montreal Center, Canadian Express 619 with you.
That's 619 standby for you. Express 001, left 10 degrees for traffic. I got one with takeoff without clearance to left 10 degrees.
Okay, Roger, we check left 10 degrees, Canadian Express 1.
And a 481, radar 5204, continue to climb to level 260.
That's 602. Air 429 ready to set.
And a 429, altimeter 2977, that's call from that call from my all contract on the 2H for the target.
Copy, taxi via Alpha, cross the 28. Taxi via Alpha, hold short 4 left, Air 429.
And a 4812 times 280. Express 001, okay, select level 220.
Stop our climb at 220. Confirm. Can I Express 1?
Affirmative.
Can I Express 1?
Right. 19, you are calling Senator?
Senator, can I express just one thing? Hoping for IFR clearance to Toronto Airport this evening.
Express 619, departure for runway 24 left, walk code 036.
Copy, clear for IFR to Toronto Airport via the Montreal 1 departure. Squawking 0364. Can I express 619?
Back 619, be back to way, departure 50, ready for taxi.
We're ready for taxi.
619, photo company, dash 8, large ramp, Alpha 4, Alpha, runway 28, Florida.
Copy for Alpha, crossing to me. Can I express 619?
And Express 001, are you able to flag flight level 300?
Yeah, we can take 300. Can I Express 1? No problem.
Can Express 001, climb flight level 300.
300. Can I Express 1?
Center City Express 210, gate 61, Eric, A320 looking for clearance to Toronto.
Can Express 210, gate Toronto, Montreal 1 departure, runway 24 left, walk code 035.
Into Toronto, Montreal 1, departure, runway 24 left, squawk 0351, getting Express 210.
We'll be back to CX, I'll move ready.
We're copy taxi, Express 210.
210, negative, call for switch.
Time call for push, getting Express 210. Center, 641, you have your contact with Xpress.
481 out. Express 001, left 10 degrees.
Okay, Roger, left 10 degrees. Or can we get direct TORNI? Is that available?
Express 001, yeah, looks right. Direct TORNI. And what's your indicator there, speed?
We're currently indicating 301. Can I Express 1?
And the Express 001, maintain 310 or greater.
Roger, 310 or greater. Can I Express 1?
Originator 481, maintain speed 290 or less.
Engage Niagara 0, 481.
Montreal Center, antenna 429, ready to take off, runway 24 left.
At 429, wind 28 about 19, take off 24 left on the airport.
Serve takeoff 24 left, we'll call airborne from antenna 429.
Traffic 321, you're one of the left, is restricted below.
Canadian Express 1 has the traffic in sight.
Argentina 481 speed restriction so.
Argentina 481, repeat please.
Argentina 481, your speed restriction is cancelled.
Argentina 481. Express 125, ready for taxi.
Express 125, altimeter 297, trailing taxi, north ramp, Alpha 4, Alpha, runway 2, HO 24 left.
Express 154, Alpha, Richard, Express.
Montreal Center, Canada 429 with 2, climbing through 2,000 feet.
Argentina 429, ready to fire area, crossing 2,000. Go to the climb cycle 300, maintain runway heading.
Up to 300, maintain runway heading, Air Canada 429.
Argentina 481, my third unit com on 1228, around the center, we'll call you back later.
1228.
Okay, so 001, same thing, I'm going to 1228, around the center, we'll call you back later.
Okay, Canadian Express 1, thanks.
Argentina 419, proceed direct, go forward.
Okay, so we're on Unicom on 122.8, waiting for Toronto to give us a call. So I'm going to go ahead and adjust my track IR, which needs some adjusting since it's a new unit. My other one broke, so just got the new one today, but it's jittery. Okay, looks like we got Toronto Center giving us a call, 12467, so let's go ahead and contact them.
So, Montreal, get you the city right here in a moment.
Roger, 8000, Express.
Toronto Center, good evening. Can Express 1 with you?
City, Express 29, the city also 3016.
Copy.
Toronto Center, good evening. Can Express 1 with you? Flight level 300, 20 nautical miles from top of descent.
Xpress 001 Toronto Center, good evening to you, sir. We're ready to send 1-1, correction, make that 13,000 and hold at IGSAP, please.
13,000, hold at IGSAP, Canadian Express 1.
Encore 349, we're starting to flight from San now, so I'm guessing I'm going to be able to get you the hold within the next 15 minutes or so. Toronto, Canadian Express 46, still heading 055. Xpress 346, my apologies. I'll give you a right turn here now, heading 150. Right to 150, Express 346. Jet Airways 234, cancel the hold, turn, exit the hold at Lee Pucks, direct Doug on the star, and reach over here to arrival momentarily.
Okay, cancel the hold, and we'll go back to Doug, Jet Airways 234 heavy.
Xpress 557, descend 7,000, direct Denka. Or correction, are you holding at Denka? My apologies.
Roger, we're holding Denka at 12,000. 557.
Xpress 557, cancel the hold. You re-cleared the Ragged 3 arrival. Expect 24 left. Descend 7,000. We're going to get you over here to arrival momentarily.
Roger, we'll continue the arrival and continue down to 7,000, Canadian Top 57.
Toronto Center, Air Canada 751. We're leaving.
Air Canada 751, 250.
Turn right, heading 250, Air Canada 751.
Okay, and from the flight deck, we're ventured to hold at IGSAP, descending down to 13,000, speed 250 knots. See how long. We have no idea how long we're going to be here. We were just told descend 13,000 and hold at IGSAP, so that's what we're doing.
Toronto Center, of course, 356 is holding India Golf Sierra Papa 3000. Aircraft calling to call sign. Encore 3535. Encore 3535, standby 1. Xpress 029 over to Toronto, departure now 128.8. They'll give you the rest of the way into the city.
Roger 1 for waypoint 8 for Express 29.
Japan Air 234, contact Toronto, arrival 124, 234.
Say again, sorry, Jet Airways 234.
Jet Airways 234, over to Toronto, arrival 124.47.
47 Jet Airways 234, have you guys well?
Air Canada 751, contact Toronto Center 25.77, good day.
Underground 125.77, and thank you very much, and thank you.
And course 3565, how long the check and hold? Encore 3535, we're bringing people out of the hold now. It'll just be a couple more minutes. Apologize for the wait. Air Canada 850, cancel the hold at Amiva, turn direct Leapucks now on the arrival. Descend 8,000. The Toronto altimeter now is 3013. And just confirm that was for Air Canada 858. Air Canada 858 affirm. Not at Aviva, sorry, at Yankee Sierra Oscar. That was via Yankee Sierra Oscar, and then the arrival, Toronto 3013, Air Canada 858.
And Toronto Express 346 on a vector 150.
Express 346, I'm going to take in from the south, turn right now, heading 250.
Right to 250, Express 346.
Calum 6 over Charlie, runway Iowa, runway 24 left, cancel the star, correction, cancel the hold at Ragged, continue by arrival, direct descent to now descend at 7,000, the Toronto altimeter 3013.
7,000, direct, cancel the hold, and direct,
and 24 left, thank you. Calum 6 over Charlie. Calum 6 over Charlie, we have a moment to squawk 6652.
Squawk 6652, Calum 6 over Charlie.
San Luis Express 557, I'm still with you. I'm basically on the localizer.
He said 557, yeah, I'm not going to wait any longer for him. Contact Toronto arrival 124.47 to you.
37, thanks, 557.
Center, Encore 3539, now like 5 in the hold. Expect further clearance.
Encore 3539, cancel the hold, turn left. You're coming in, standby. Encore 3539, what arrival are you flying?
We're on the Udnox 3.
Encore 3539, yeah, sorry, my apologies, your prompt. Turn left direct descent, 10 descent to 7,000. The Toronto altimeter 3013, cancel hold, expect runway 24 left.
Standard Denka 7035.
3539, confirm, 24 left.
Got 24 left pressure.
Toronto Center Canada 858, we need to start this one if you want to keep the guys through. Air Canada 858, contact Toronto, arrival now 124.47 p.m. 124.47, Air Canada 858, thank you.
Toronto Center, Delta 5406 with you, flight level 230.
Delta 5406, Toronto Center, good day, continue your climb, flight level 340.
Tab 6346.
Encore 3539, confirm you're coming in for the 24 left.
Yeah, 24 left, we read that back. Other customer next.
Encore 3539, sorry for that.
Encore 3535, I'm here for
aircraft gate stay call sign.
Encore 3535.
Okay, 3535, standby 1. Encore 3539, contact Toronto, arrival 124.47 today.
124.47, yeah.
Toronto Center, 29 with you, flight level 300.
Yeah, 421, Toronto Center, good day. That's not it. 429, Toronto Center, good day, my apologies. Can you file?
Copy 429.
A4 signature right, heading 300, directed 10 and 7,000.
And from the flight deck, we're holding still at IGSAP, descending to 13,000.
Hold, turn left, direct lead puck on course, descend 8,000, beach contour altimeter 3013. Expect the ILS from a 23 approach.
Roger, I'll do it at 3013, left direct lead buck, descend at 8,000, I'll do it at 3013, west at 371.
Change for 346, did you call it from my last?
346 negative.
Change for 346, turn right now, heading 310, direct Zenka, descend 7,000.
Right to 310, direct Zenka, descend 7,000.
Change for 1, cancel hold, continue and file, direct out of box now.
Roger, canceling the hold, and you want us direct where?
Just the next 6 on your waypoint, or next 6 on your point, Uniform Delta, November Oscar.
Okay, Roger, canceling the hold and direct Knox, Canadian Express 1. Is it okay if we just do one more turn and then we head direct?
Canadian Express 1, was that you?
Yeah, we're already on the downwind leg of our hold, so once our next turn there, we'll head direct at Knox, Canadian Express 1.
Canadian Express 1, no worries there. KLM 6 Charlie, contact Toronto arrival. KLM 6 Charlie, contact Toronto arrival 124.47 via. 2447, thanks. KLM 6 Charlie. See ya.
There's 481, where is it now?
Toronto Center, hello, good evening. Air Canada 834 Heavy, 0.
Oh, I'm calling 6.
Air Canada 834 Heavy.
Air Canada 834 Heavy, Toronto Center, good day. Continue.
Toronto Center, Express 4, we're running low on fuel, for 45 minutes, we get one.
Toronto Center.
Well, we've got an Air Canada 481. Do you want us to have you, or do I just have?
Toronto Center, Encore 49, 12 o'clock, 900 feet. We have a G-Con warning.
Encore 3489, he won't be a factor. Toronto Center at 879. Canada 41, turn, actually disregard. Air Canada contact Toronto, 12, Air Canada 421, contact Toronto Center, 125.77, see ya.
1207.
Canada Express 4, we're running low on fuel, we must exit the road, hold, and return.
Express 4, are you able to direct Ragged for the arrival?
You want me to go direct to,
Express 4, direct Ragged for the Ragged 3-0.
I get the record fire. We got right.
No, so yeah, Ford 29 requesting descent.
Aircraft calling, call sign.
Aircraft 429.
Aircraft 1111,000, Toronto altimeter 3013. Hold at Ragged.
Copy down 11,000, hold it Ragged. Aircraft 429.
Okay, from the flight deck, we're exiting the hold. We're continuing our approach on the Ragged 3 arrival.
Canada 879 descend. Canada 879 descend. 8,000. I expect only 2-3.
This is your time to flight.
Aircam 487 negative, calling Aircam 879. Canada 879, go ahead. Aircam 879, continue to descend to 8,000 at that altitude. Contact Toronto arrival 124.47. Yeah. 4.47 or Canada 879. Yes.
This is your time to 481 repeat. 7D3.
Air Canada 481 firm Kent.
Toronto Southern Delta before service consistent. Let's go to Minneapolis at that point.
Number 5406 was just about to call you, sir. You can head over to Minneapolis Center now. 133.4, see ya.
133.4, great job, guys. Catch you next time.
First 346, continue on the Denka arrival, expect the ILS 423. First 346, are you going to the runway? Okay, first 346, sorry, I got my wires crossed there. Expect the ILS 424 left, continue on the Ragged 3 arrival.
Ragged 3 arrival, ILS 4 left, expect 346.
Canada 429, continue descent to 8,000, correction 7,000, Toronto altimeter 3013, expect the ILS 24 left.
Copy, continuing up 7,000, expect runway 24 left arrival, Air Canada 429.
KLM 691 now. Toronto KLM 691.
KLM 691 Trump.
Well, wondering our time still, there is, I wonder like how much it's going to take still for you guys to sort out.
KLM 691, we'll move you up at descend 13, direct Neva, and hold at Neva, please.
Right, 13000, direct Neva, holding Neva, KLM 691. Any time or anything like that, 30 minutes or so?
KLM 691, I will even say 30 minutes.
Anchor 3535, could you keep up as well, please?
that's available.
Code 3535, what's that going, sir? I see you on I show you trying to follow the Adnock tubes in the nose near. Encore 3049, descend 3049, descend 8,000, exit the star, left directly on course, continue the BOBKI through arrival, expect the ILS 23.
Okay, sorry, we're getting that traffic. Sorry, left turn directly and they're taking the altitude.
349, descend 8,000, left leap ILS 23, continue the arrival.
Continue the arrival down to 8,000.
Encore 35, can you move up to the Lima away from that available?
Encore 3535, descend, actually maintain present altitude, and you can hold at Victor India Bravo limit.
You were very close enough to keep away from your text for 3535.
Toronto Center, can I Express 619 with you at 300?
Stand by one moment, please. Encore 535, Victor India Bravo Lima India. Hold it. Okay,
35, Encore 35 inside that, wait, not arrival, we can hold here.
346, contact you on arrival 12447, see ya. Encore 3489, expedite, please.
Good evening, sir. James West with you. Flight level 220 are currently about 5 miles northwest, direction northeast of the Linden VOR.
Express, Toronto Center today, descend to 112,000, Toronto altimeter 3013, hold ragged when you get there.
Good evening, sir. Express 212. Sir, you were broken up into the signal.
Express 312, Toronto Center, good day. Continue as filed, descend 12,000, pounds discretion. And hold at ragged, please.
Send file discretion 12000 and just go on that navigation, hold at ragged.
Toronto Center,
89. On course 3489, contact Toronto. 47, see ya.
Toronto Center, recommended 621. Do you know how long we're going to be in the hold for?
Okay, one of my next ones deployed with a hold. Just give me a couple more minutes.
They're on the ground 6, another one for night. Your question.
I came on 691 negative. I just got a reply there.
Okay, I think that's 4,000. Another 7,000 for Boeing.
English full contact, Toronto arrival 124-147, see ya.
3447. Alright.
Okay, on 621, yeah, I still try with the analysis. I just wonder what's going on there. That sounds kind of fishy, but...
Air 57 Heavy to the hole, descend 8,000 left, direct, pucks on course, plan the ILS runway 23 approach. Canada 621, descend 12,000, return altimeter 3.
For that 12,000 feet, Canada 621.
Air Canada 57, Charles, I heard you copy. Air Canada 57, go ahead. Air Canada 7, exit the hold at the NEBA, turn direct lead puck on course, continue the Iniba 3 arrival. Descend 8,000 to Toronto altimeter 3013, ILS runway 23 approach. Roger, 8,000. Runway 23. Second out of that 7.
Center, so again, WestJet 371 with you, heading 060 4000, approach controller, miss me.
371 road, I was like, where's this guy going? Sorry about that. I'll get you back in here now. Give me a right turn there, heading 140. We'll bring you in from the south.
Roger, heading 140, WestJet 371, and do we stay at 4?
Express 1, contact Toronto, arrival at 124.47.
Over to 2447 for Canadian Express 1, thanks.
300, keep the speed up please. Got space between you and the aircraft ahead. You clear for Detroit, triple 24 left.
Keep the speed up, clear to approach 24 left. Go.
Roger, clear that pilot, cover 24 left. Yeah, clear for the first 24 left. I think you're ready. Ending contact Toronto Tower, 118.7. No, it's like 118.35.
Roger, 1:35.
Toronto approach, good evening. Canadian Express 1 with you, descending through 6,700 on the Ragged 3.
Express 1, Toronto Rebel, hello, from the 24 left, altimeter 3013, and descend to 5,000.
Okay, we were given 2-3. Do you really want us on 2-4 left, or we can go 2-3?
23 actually will work. I would inform of that. There's no information on you about the runway.
Okay, Roger. Down to 4,000. We'll expect ILS 23, Canadian Express 1.
Works for me, thanks. Aircraft 519, turn left at 8270, join the localizer, clear ILS, approach runway 24 left. Four left, Air Canada 519. Okay, Express 557, turn left at 830.
330, Express 557.
Erica 751, turn right 150.
Turn right, heading 150, Air Canada 761.
United 001. The push speed restrictions for you over off-bound contact from Tower 18. 7, good night.
You've done a great job, the other one, look like.
So 9300, speed restrictions for you though. Speed 170 or greater please. So QX over QX, Tower 1835, good night.
170 to QRX or greater, and over the next much stuff.
Okay, Express 557, turn left at 8270, join the localizer, clear ILS 24 left.
Clear for the local, or clear for the approach to 4 left, Canadian Express 5.
Okay, 75, turn right 210, clear ILS approach 23.
Approach 9300, give that for the tower again.
Turn 25.
clear for the ILS 24 left, and from the 51.
9300, 1835.
1835, thanks.
Yeah, just one second, guys. There, 751, the approach is for 23, please. 23.
Oh, sorry, my apologies. 3 after from the 751.
Yeah.
Bunch of Americans, 6,000.
Yep, American, 624, hello, descend to 4,000.
Down to 4,000, American 624.
American 519, clear approach, runway 24 left.
Good, ILS 24 left approach. American 519.
Okay, Xpress 557, clear out approach, 24 left.
I'm sorry, say again for 557.
ILS approach, runway 24 left.
Logic 24 left, can you express 557?
Okay, Express 001, lead 4,000 on the glide slope, clear the ILS approach, runway 23.
Cleared Alice approach runway 23, Canadian Express 1.
American 519, speed 170 till QRX, over QRX, contact Toronto Tower, 118.35, good night.
American 519.
That's for Air Canada 519, Tower 1835, over QRX, speed 170.
Station arrival, American 400. Station arrival, American 400 with you, dropping 7 for 6.
American 400, Toronto, Bravo, hello, descend to 5,000.
Roger. American.
American 624, Toronto 330.
Heading 330, American 624.
Canada 481, I know you're with me, hello, descend 4,000. Air Canada 751, speed 17, please pick it up. I do have a 737 Montreal behind you, so 17 total, hot dock, tower, over hot dock 18, 7, good night.
Was that us, Air Canada 761?
Tower 51 affirmative, tower 18, 7. Pick up the speed a little bit, please.
Air Canada 761.
Just fill off, please. Okay, 001, clear. I'm sure to give you the push clear. Just mark on your tag here. And speed is just going to be 170 and full off dog.
Okay, Roger, we're doing 158 right now. We can store down more if necessary.
No, I got it behind us, so maintain speed 170.
Okay, Roger, we check 170, Canadian Express 1.
American 624, come up heading 270, doing a local out there, cleared out, approach runway 24 left.
Left 270, joining local hazard 124 left, American 624.
519, towers 18, 35, please.
Always tower, Canada 519.
7, towers 18, 35.
1835, can you express 557, thanks?
Express 001, towers 18, 7, good night.
18.7, Canadian Express 1, thanks, Garrett.
Hi, Mark. Air Canada 57, hello, are you with me?
Pearson Tower, Canadian Express 1 with you on the localizer ILS 23.
Canadian Express 1, Toronto Tower, hello, continue approach, runway 23. Traffic is in Air Canada, each craft unit 350 on short time.
Canadian Express 1 has the traffic.
Canada 751 to Toronto, vacate left when able, call ground 121.65.
Could you repeat that, please? Sorry, 751.
Air Canada 751, walk to Toronto, vacate left when able, call 121.65.
Exit runways to the left, 1 possible Air Canada 751.
Tower, Hydro 44, right downwind for 23.
Hydro 44, Toronto Tower, hello. And to the right downwind for runway 23, I will call your base.
Call my base, Hydro 44.
Express 001, winds 280 at 13, clear to land runway 23.
Check the winds, clear to land, runway 23, Canadian Express 1.
Hydro 44, altimeter 3013, altitude not above 1,500.
At or below 1,500, Hydro 44.
Toronto departure, Air Canada 751 with you on holding short off the runway of 23.
Air Canada 751 Tower, hello. Sorry, what am I holding short of?
Well, look, we're not holding short, we just came off the runway 23, sorry.
Air Canada 751, stand by. Canada 001, welcome to Toronto, vacate left on Hotel 4, call ground 121.65.
Roger to left on Hotel 4, and we'll call ground. Can I get that frequency again? Canadian Express 1.
Express 1, no problem, 121.65.
12165, Canadian Express 1, thanks.
Alright, that's Air Canada 751 calling me saying that they're just clear the runway.
Roger, we're just sitting off the runway there at Canada 751.
They're called around 121.65.
121.65 Air Canada 751.
We were calling for push and start and weren't ready for taxi yet. The low lines haven't ready. 5 minutes to the... 5 Zulu, Roger. Push and start up this time. It's at your discretion then. Roger, thanks. 5 Zulu.
Toronto ground, Air Canada 751. We're on Hotel 2, next to runway 23. We'd like to request a taxi to parking. 751.
Toronto ground, welcome to Toronto. Taxi via Hotel, right on Bravo. Cross runway 15 left and 15 right. Hold short Alpha Kilo.
Go on taxi via Hotel, turn right onto Bravo, cross 15 left and 15 right, and hold short on what was it, Air Canada 751?
Alpha Kilo, Alpha Kilo.
Then hold and 751, thank you very much.
And Toronto ground, Canadian Express 1, clear runway 23, Hotel 4, looking for gate Bravo 12.
Canadian Express 1, which terminal are you going to?
We're looking for gate Bravo 12.
copy Terminal 3, taxi be Hotel Bravo, Alpha Tango, you can cross 15 left and 15 right.
Roger, Bravo Hotel, Alpha Tango, Kenny Express 1.
Turn down West Side Cycle with you again. We're at Alpha Tango, taxiing, press tracking 24 right.
West at 512, apron 122.27.
So we just got to go for a second time by apron.
Okay, no problem. Runway 25, runway 24 right, altimeter 301, 3, you can taxi be Alpha Tango, left of Bravo, hold short Alpha Kilo.
Hey, Alpha Tango, left on Bravo, and Alpha, hold short spare, thank you very much, that's West at 512.
Yeah, it will be a hold short of Alpha Kilo.
Hold short Alpha Kilo.
Today's running traffic at 25 heavy, holding short Alpha Juliet, request taxi runway 23.
CXA-25, ground runway 23, altimeter 3013, taxi be Alpha Hotel, holding short runway 23.
Altimeter 3013 and disregard Alpha Hotel, traffic at 825.
Confirm holding short runway 3, please.
I will hold short 2 speed, traffic 825.
Roger, thank you.
And ground United 1 holding short Alpha Kilo.
Stand by. And United 1, contact ground 121.9.
121.9, yeah.
Right, go ahead.
Around the line, good, even it is UPR 211, data check over.
UPS 201, what's your location?
It is UPR 211, data check over.
UPS 311, what's your request?
This is UPS 11, radio check over.
Oh, radio check, yeah, I can hear you, but I can't understand you.
Control ground United 001, holding short Alpha Kilo and on Bravo.
Sorry, United 1, I guess you didn't hear me. Contact ground 121 at the simulator.
Yeah, I did push the wrong button, so.
No worries.
The 115 runway short Kilo there, taxi.
And then we're 115, there we go. Runway 24 right, altimeter 3013. Taxi be a Kilo Juliet Bravo. You can cross runway 15 left and a hold short runway 23.
Alright, confirm taxi Kilo Juliet Bravo, cross 15 left and hold short 23, November 115 runway.
Cross our ground Air Canada 27 heavy, user taxi runway 3.
Counter 27 heavy, unless you already have talked to apron 122.27 for him.
Alright, we're going back over there.
Where are you? I don't see you, sorry.
We're next to the Echo Terminal. Over here next to ramp 175, I believe.
If you're still at gate, you need to talk to apron control.
Alright, we'll go back over here and get it. And get them to the holding point.
Roger.
traffic at 81 main, close short out Kilo.
Main turn down with at 5 call from Florida, about 6 behind East Airline.
And United 818, you want to talk to the other ground 121 decimal 9.
Call on 99.
What's our other one calling?
What's that? 5
And what's the 512, roger, contact ground 121 decimal 9.
What do you looking at? I think you breathe here.
Right, unless you're fine with the holding short up Kilo. What's under account 75?
Ground, good evening, yes, Channel 765 with you on the 8 for holding short out for Kilo for runway 23.
Channel 705, roger, runway 23. Once that 737 is clear, then you can taxi the Alpha Kilo Alpha Hotel and hold short runway 23.
Okay, and once we're at the gate, we're going to send our flight log, disconnect from the network, and we'll do an instant replay of the landing, see what it looked like from the outside.
115 round, short of 3 on Bravo.
5 room 0, roger, hold short.
Hold short, you can start running 0.
Ground hydro force on hopper for minute.
Stand by. Number 5 on the Zulu across runway 23, report clear of 23.
Okay, runway 0.
Ground high 44 on 4 FedEx. Hydro 44.
44, welcome to Toronto. Continue taxi right into West 1 Kilo to, FedEx. Taxi the Papa Juliet and right on Juliet Echo, and cross 115 right.
Taxi Papa Juliet, cross right, and go up.
5 Romeo Zulu, looks like you're clear to continue taxi on Bravo, and hold short off at Kilo.
Kilo Bravo, hold short off Kilo, runway 0.
Off the ground, they're going to do some heavy with the motor system.
Aircraft calling ground, say again, please.
This is Air Canada 27 heavy holding short Alpha Kilo, we're ready to taxi on this 23.
Aircraft 27 heavy truck ground, there you are. Runway 23, ultimate 30 to be Alpha Hotel, and the whole short runway 23.
Copy that, Alpha, the whole short runway 23. Air Canada 27.
American Alpha 25, stand by. Yes, stand by. Cafe 825, contact Toronto, contact Tower on 118.7.
117 to that, Cafe 825. Ground American 14. Ready to 33.
American American 419, runway 23, altimeter 30 mod 3, taxi Alpha Hotel, full short runway 23.
Okay, touchdown rate was minus 45 feet per minute. So just sending in our flight log, we're going to disconnect from the network. And I'm just going to put the landing lights back on for the instant replay, as well as the strobes. Alright, so we're back at the gate. Let's go ahead and turn off those landing lights now. Put the strobes back to off. lights so we can see what's going on. Okay, that looks good. So let's go ahead, connect some ground power. Okay, over to ground, APU off. Well, that concludes this flight as well as this Twitch stream. Thanks for watching, and blue skies.